Alright guys, so today I had my appointment for the consultation for the liposuction. I'll talk to you guys more about that after Tim goes to work and everything. But I have been doing a lot of scheduling for different appointments. I have to get the ultrasound done for the cyst that was a little large back in October. We're doing the repeat ultrasound just to make sure. I'm 90 PO today. I didn't test this morning because I woke up and had to go for the consultation. But you guys, I'm getting stressed about this craft show. Like I said, I'm getting a little stressed. Tim's trying to 3D print all kinds of different things to see how they would sell, and I keep telling him, like, you'll have to print more than just one. He's like, well, why? I was like, because if someone buys it, then no one else is gonna know about it, you know? I'm gonna need at least a few. And so he's trying to do all of that. I'm trying to get tumblers ready to go. I have to sand down my ashtrays, put price tags on everything, bag up all the keychains, get my keychain holder all ready to go. I feel like I have so much to do in like 2 weeks to do it. So, but right now, Ella and I are back here in the sunroom. You guys can see she's over there. I have Baby Shark on right now because Tim is hopefully getting all the rest of the adhesive up off the floor. He ended up not doing any yesterday because we just wanted to spend some time outside together, and he worked on her swing set yesterday before he went to work. So he's kind of got the bathroom going and her swing set, so he's kind of going back and forth, but he's hopefully gonna get the rest of the adhesive up off of the floor before he gets called over to work. This way, like I said, hopefully we can get started. I think we're gonna use the gray color that I got for the counter for in the walls in the bathroom. Not what I wanted. I would prefer white just to help brighten up the bathroom, but it's not too dark of a gray. It's a pretty light gray, so I think we're gonna use that. And then once that gets painted, then we can do the floors. Once the floor's in, then he can do the cement and the bathtub. Once he gets the bathtub in, he can do the surround. But I think the floor is gonna end up taking the longest for him to get done. Honestly, it shouldn't take that long, but knowing him. And then once our surround's up, there's gonna be like a foot or so of space between the bottom or the top of the surround to the roof. So I think we're gonna go and get some tiles to put up around the, like at the top of the surround, and then come down the side where the surround won't be, because our old shower was 37 or something, 38 or something like that. And our new tub is a few inches shorter, so I think we're gonna have the tile come down and then maybe, well, no, it wouldn't go across the front because it's not a drop-in, but just go around the tub and then come down, you know? But we've got to get a tile. I have one I really like. It's a blue color. I think it would accent the bathroom well. But, and then I've been wanting to get red rugs and a shower curtain to do the bathroom, like rugs and stuff in red. I like to change up our bathroom every once in a while. I've done it twice now since we've been here. It was a light purple at first, and then it switched to the dark blue. But I want to get some type of red, so I'll probably end up having to go up to Bath and Body Works, or not Bath and Body Works, Bed Bath and Beyond, to see if they have anything. Which obviously I'm not in a rush to get it because we still have the blue stuff. But I'm gonna end up giving that to my brother-in-law and his girlfriend once I get the new color or new stuff. But I think we're gonna end up getting a new shower curtain rod and all kinds of different new things. But the main thing that we need to get done is the painting and the flooring. And then he can do the mortar, which is like cement. Our tub has to have a bed of cement underneath of it, so that's gonna take the longest, is to get the bathtub back up and running. But like I said, we've been showering at my brother-in-law's house and his girlfriend's. It's literally, we can walk there. It's not even on a main, it's on the main road, but we don't have to go on the main road to get to it. It's literally like a football field and a half's length away, so it's not too bad. So we've been getting showers there, but alright, so I'm in the process of printing out a few decals. I just gotta resize them and everything. But me and this chick practically fought over this last stainless steel tumbler at Walmart this morning. I was going to grab it and she come flying up and like reached in there before I had the chance to, and I'm like, excuse me, like I was grabbing that. She's like, well, I need it, I have an order, blah blah blah. I'm like, that's okay, but I was grabbing that. Use one of the rose gold ones or the black ones. That's not the one I wanted. You use that one. I can't, that means I have to strip it and this order needs done, blah blah blah. So strip it, that's not my problem. I won. Not my issue. But this one is the frozen one with the blue frost glitter that I was telling you guys about. Then this one, the easy peasy lemon squeezy, a little lemon there. It says when life gives you lemons, grab the vodka, and it's got this little lemon on it. That one needs sanded down and re-epoxied. It's for some reason got fish eyes on it. I'm not entirely sure why, honestly, but it's fixable. I can do it. Yeah, come out here, watch Peppa. That's fine. Go ahead. We were just outside for a long while though. But I'm gonna be in the bedroom. I need to sit down and edit and eat a little bit of snack. She's got her nuggets, and then I have a video visit with my brother around 5, I think. So coming up here in like half an hour. I need to get that done. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be doing that while editing and everything like that. But I wanted to show you guys, I ended up picking this up at Walmart today. So I saw it on Walmart.com, or the Walmart app, yesterday, and I saw it and I'm like, I gotta have this. So I showed you guys our lockbox the other day. It's got all kinds of papers in it. But I wanted one for actual cash so that I can keep this for whenever I do more craft shows or what have you, have yard sales and stuff like that. This was $20, which is not bad. But it actually comes with 5 different coin slots and 4 of the spring-loaded cash slots. These are like, y'all, so like 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, or you know, vice versa. And then 50s and 100s could go back there if I get those types of bills. I'm not expecting that I will, but they can go back there. And then you can have pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and then like miscellaneous, like 50-cent pieces or whatever. And it comes with 2 keys, so I can give one to myself, or keep one for myself, and give one to my sister-in-law, and then obviously get it back at the end of the night. But this way we can lock up our cash, or my cash. Obviously I will pay my sister-in-law for helping me and everything, because it's going to go for 12 hours. So it's going to be a long day. But yeah, so I'm going to sit down. I wanted to show you guys that cash box though. It's a Century Safe. Like I said, it was like, I think it was $19.97. They did have cheaper options, which were $12 and like $10. But the cash area So those ones, like I showed you, have the spring-loaded things. The ones at, like the cheaper ones, did not. They had 6 coin slots that you could pull up out. It was like a plastic tray. And then down underneath, you could just throw all your cash underneath and put the coins on top. I just feel more comfortable putting the cash, like having it more organized. And I'll happen to be like, oh, yo, trying to get stuff done. So I need to get some stuff done, and like I said, I have a visit with my brother here in a few minutes. It's 4:53 right now, so I gotta get stuff done. And I will see you guys in a little bit, and I'll talk to you guys more about my lipo appointment at that time. Alright guys, so I've got her juice in my hand here. I gotta fill it up. But her sand, her kinetic sand, is in this little tote here. So when I did dishes, I brought her out here, asked her if she wanted to play with her sand. And okay, so we have a pound or 2 pounds of kinetic sand for her. I do not allow her to play with it every day because generally she will make a mess. Which I know kinetic sand is not that much or that hard to clean. But when it comes down to having to clean it every day, all day, it becomes too much when I'm trying to get other stuff done. But like I said, today, instead of having another fish tank fiasco like we had yesterday, I told, or, you know, got her out here by asking her if she wanted to play with her sand. And she loves playing with her sand. So I'm gonna allow her to play with it more, but in today she didn't really make much of a mess at all. There's a few little spots on the floor that I had to pick up, but like I said, it's not that hard to pick up. Any other time it would take me like half an hour just to clean up her mess because she would literally throw it all over the floor. So it's not that bad now, thankfully. Here, baby. There you go. So I got her out there so I could do dishes. She came back in here, she said she was all done. I was at like the exact point where I was finishing up with my dishes. There's still like 3 or 4 things that I gotta do. One's a skillet and then her sippy cups. Oh, excuse me, but I can do those a little bit later. I'm not too stressed about it. But, so she's in here, she's watching. It's Baby Shark, but right now they're on songs about the planets. It's a learning thing. She enjoys it, so she's standing there. I'm gonna be going in and folding laundry. However, I wanted to talk to you guys about my lipo appointment. So I'm gonna get real with you guys, show you guys everything, and that is a little unnerving to me. I don't like exposing myself. And I'm sorry about the echo. I'm in the bathroom. Tim got all of the stickiness off of the floor, so we're done with that phase. But like I said, I'm gonna show you guys everything and talk to you about what the doctor has told me today. So this is, you know, this is what it looks like. This is, you know, relaxed. It's quite, you know, large. So the doctor was talking to me. He said we could go ahead with the lipo. However, with my belly being this big, and especially my pooch down here. So ignore all of these. I get like really bad reactions to mosquitoes and they're all over my body. But so this is my belly. All of this droops because of all of the weight I've lost. You know, it's just real saggy. It falls. So I tend to keep it tucked in my pants where it's not nearly as noticeable that it droops down like that. So he said with my belly being drooped like that, it shows that I've been putting toward an effort towards trying to lose weight in the past. That my weight loss with my pregnancy with Ella contributed to it, as well as he asked how my eating habits have been, and I told him over the last few weeks, you know, we've been trying to better ourselves, eat a little bit better, and I haven't been eating as much junk. And he said that that's probably helped contribute to it too. But it's been over the course of the last like 5 years that this has started to really droop down. But he said with that being that droopy, that it would be best for me to lose more weight because the lipo will not really help with that. But he said he referred me to a metabolic weight loss center, I believe is what it's called, up in Erie, PA. So that's quite a bit of ways from me, but I'm gonna go ahead, give it a shot, see what they've got to say. They're gonna do all kinds of testing and stuff like that. I had my thyroid checked back when I was pregnant with Ella, but they're gonna probably go ahead and check it again up there. So I will keep you guys updated as new information comes in. However, he said if I could lose some extra weight, that he could go back in and sculpt my body, get rid of all of these rolls here, you know, like the excess here, the love handle, the roll here, and even like these. I have like little flaps under my underarm. And I try to keep them tucked in too so they're not as noticeable, because they're another thing that I absolutely hate. I don't like filming this because I feel exposed. But I wanted to let you guys know everything that was going on. So he said he could sculpt after I lose more weight, but that I would need to lose the weight first. And he said if I lose enough, he didn't exactly tell me how much, but he told me if I could lose enough that we could go in, do some lipo with the rest, as well as getting rid of, like I said, these like pouches here, you know what I mean? Well, I'm showing you guys the door. With these like excess pouches of fat, but in the mirror you guys can really see this is all belly. This is not like, obviously it's my gut, you know, but it's not like, it's not in this area. Like that area is actually very, very thin, you know, but that's just all hanging down belly. And that's been because of all of my weight loss that I've dealt with. So as far as the whole weight loss thing, another thing that has contributed to making it hard to lose weight is how long I've had to take steroids due to my asthma. Not like the steroids, but there's steroids that I had to take, and they made me hungrier, made me eat more, made me gain weight. And it was just really bad, especially, I got diagnosed with asthma my junior year. So half of my junior year in high school, I was absent from school due to asthma attacks and hospitalizations and everything like that. It got to the point in my senior year that they almost didn't let me graduate because of all of these absences. I always got my homework. My mom would go pick it up at the school, or my brother would. I would complete my homework. I always had, obviously, ER visit like notes from them to the principal stating that I was in the ER at this time, and all other things. I almost had an asthma attack the day before graduation, and that could have been bad. I could have completely missed graduation. And every single time I was in the hospital, they would give me steroids through my IV and then also send me home on steroids that I would take between 5 to 20 days worth because of my asthma attacks. I did that for 4 years. Well, since, let's see, 2011, 2012 is when I got diagnosed with asthma. That was my junior year of school. I can't remember if it was like before Christmas break or after Christmas break, because, you know, it would be 2011 or 2012 because of the way the school year is. 2011 or 2012, I got diagnosed with asthma. Asthma attacks happened, steroids happened, and I was on steroids chronically at least once a month. Usually twice a month for, let's see, I got put on my Brio in, let me see, I'm trying to think, in 2017. I believe it was the beginning of 2017. So like 5 to 6 years I was on steroids at like almost all the time. Once I got put on the Brio, the asthma attacks stopped. I can actually go out and physically interact with my daughter, as to where before, if I would have had her before, I wouldn't have been able to really go outside and walk down the steps without having an asthma attack. My asthma was so bad. And the doctor that I first saw, he was like, oh, just lose weight, just lose weight, just lose weight, and you'll be fine. Never happened. He refused to try messing with my medications. He refused to do anything until I lost weight. But he kept prescribing steroids, which then in turn made me gain weight, and then he got so mad because I was gaining instead of losing. When me and Tim got together, I dropped that doctor as soon as we moved up here because I was not dealing with it. I'm like, he's not helping me. And he was also 45 minutes away. So I found a closer pulmonologist. The first thing he asked me is when I got diagnosed with asthma and what medications we've tried and what the dosages were. I told him that when I got diagnosed with asthma, I was put on Singulair, 10 milligrams once a day. And I was put on the Advair. At first it was the like inhaler, and then I got the discus. And that's what I was on. That's it. They refused to try anything else. Now this current doctor that I'm seeing, my pulmonologist that I've been with since 2016, we tried a few different medications over the course of a year. Nothing helped. He said there's this new experimental drug coming out. It was called Briolipta, that it had gone through some testing, and it's new. It's not quite on the market for everybody, but he said they had a few samples in their office and asked if I would be interested in trying it. I'm like, at this point, I don't care. You know, try whatever. I tried the Brio, and instantly I felt so much better. I've never had as many issues since getting on the Brio. Like I said, I can go out, I can walk for hours without having an asthma attack. I don't have to have my rescue inhaler. So before I got put on the Brio, we were up at Waldemere. It was me, Tim, his sister, and her boyfriend. We were up at Waldemere in the water park. I couldn't walk up the steps to go down the water slides without having an asthma attack, or without having to stop every 3 steps to take a breath. It was so bad. But with my Brio, I can do that. I may have to stop once, but that's because of the heavier weight that I have to carry. It has nothing to do with my asthma. So I don't need my rescue inhaler. I don't have to carry that around everywhere. I have not had to take my nebulizer in over 3 years. Almost 4 years. I have not had to use my nebulizer. We still have it. We still have some of the medication, the albuterol for inside of it. But I haven't had to do a breathing treatment, my nebulizer. Haven't had to do it. This Brio is a miracle. And I'm pretty sure it has steroids in it. So, I don't know. But I wanted to keep you guys updated with all of that. Hopefully you guys can hear me over her stuff. But now I'm going to sit down. I need to fold laundry. I have this pile Like this big basket is packed full in there. I have a load in the dryer and a load in the washer and a load that's also sitting out there in another little basket. So I gotta get laundry folded. Okay, so some people have been curious what I make for dinner. And tonight I figured I would show you guys the main part. I don't know what I'm gonna have for a side yet, but I did want to do, like, show you guys and explain to you what the main course is gonna be like. I wouldn't really say the main course, it's really the only course, but show you guys the main part of dinner, and do a rough price breakdown so you can see how I ball on a budget when it comes to eating. So, since dinners are primarily just me and Tim, and then Ella will have leftovers tomorrow, if there are leftovers. If not, I'll make her own little thing. You guys can see, I just pulled this out of the fridge because it wasn't quite frozen, so I needed to get it to thaw just a little quicker. But this is chicken thighs. I believe there's 4 or 5 chicken thighs in here. You guys, it was $3.38 that I paid for this. It's $1.29 a pound. There's 2.62 pounds. I paid $3.38 for that pack of chicken breasts. So dinner was $3.38. Or chicken thighs. I said breast, I'm pretty sure. But then I'm going to use the Sam's Club barbecue sauce, which I use about 1/4 of a container or so of barbecue sauce. And the container is $10. This is what I use. I'm gonna end up using the rest of it. This is what I use. It's the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. It's a gallon for, like I said, $10. So 10 divided by 4 is like $2.50 or something like that. Yeah, $2.50. So right there, that's just under $6 for dinner. And that I mix with some water to thin it out just a little bit, or else it'll burn in the pressure cooker. I pressure cook it and then put a little bit of extra barbecue sauce on it and pop it in the oven to broil for a few minutes to get the crispy skin barbecue flavor. And then as far as sides go, it's hard because we've been eating better, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna make for a side. I'm thinking rice-a-roni. It's high in carbs, but it's like all we have. For all of you people that are like low-carb diabetic watchers, what are good sides that you make? Because I swear I can never find good, easy, ready-to-go sides except for like cottage cheese, and Tim doesn't have any right now. He finished it last night. He's not okay with salads as a side. I don't know. I can't make potatoes. I don't have any asparagus. He doesn't like broccoli. I guess I have cauliflower. I have frozen cauliflower that I could steam up. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna get some of the frozen cauliflower and maybe mash it up and make a cheesy cauliflower, I guess. How much carbs are in here though? 3 grams of carbs and 2 of the grams are dietary fiber. So that's pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and then sprinkle in some cheese and a little bit of butter. Like a little bit of butter. I think that'll be good. So I'm gonna do that, and then I may end up ripping mine off the bone and making some type of like tortilla quesadilla thing. I think I make like a chicken tortilla burrito thing with obviously the chicken, the cheese, like maybe sprinkle a little bit of cheese in there, I think. And then I got these here. I showed you guys we got these at Sharp Shopper before, but I picked them up at Walmart. They're the old brand Mexican foods. Extreme Wellness, high fiber, spinach and herbs, carb lean. It's 100% whole wheat and flaxseed. So it has 15 grams of carbs, but 11 of it is the dietary fiber. So, yeah, hopefully this turns out good. I don't know if he's gonna want his in the tortilla or not, but I'm gonna put mine in a tortilla. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner started because he's on his way home, and if I'm talking, Ella's gonna stay awake. So I need to get to cleaning and get dinner started and everything, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.